Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here with a Transformers third-party review. I know this figure's been out for years, about 3 years now. I think this figure's been out. Right, it's been 2. This is Badcube's Brawny. He is the Badcube Robots Old-Timer Series 02 Justice Force Demolitions Brawny. And that's this figure. He's been out for a while. He's at least 2 to 3 years old now. And Badcube is planning on re-releasing this figure along with Backland, which is their version of Outback, sometime later this year. So let's take a quick look at his accessories. It comes in this box here. Move him out of the way. And this is Badcube Brawny, ages 15 plus up top here. And Badcube 2014 comes from Cubex 2013. And there's the side and the back with some nice artwork. And it shows his strength, intelligence, speed, endurance, rank. You can pause here and read all this if you want. And there's his bio. You can pause, read that. Yeah. Alright, and then this other side, a little picture, Justice Force. That's his box. Everything comes packaged nice and neatly in this clamshell packaging. And this is part of his card. They messed up on his and Backland's cards. And I think if you got War Dog, you eventually got the corrected cards. Like this version of this card, the back of this card is with the front of the Masterpiece-like card. And the back of the Masterpiece card is with the back of their own kind of card. And you can see where his gas tank and his drill bit were located. Of course, it comes with an instruction booklet. Yay. Concept art at the back. Nothing really neat. It shows the old Cubex stuff, previous releases when they were Cubex. I never had their Huff. Always wanted it. I'm kind of glad I didn't get it. And they're really redoing Huff. That's not just a re-release. They're going to actually rework the actual figure. But nice and release the pipes with them. And so this is his vehicle mode. I have added some stickers from Toy Hacks or Repro Labels, or you want to call them, onto the robot himself. Yes, he rolls fairly nice. A lot to go on this surface, but he will roll. Looks good from all angles. I think he's a very good representation of Brawn. Now, their alt modes are never really cartoon accurate. Their Cubex Huff was pretty close to that, though. Toy/cartoon. And he's close. They try to go a little more real-world vehicle, like Takara was doing. And there's the bottom. Not sure if I got the feet exactly the right way, how they're supposed to go, but hey, it works. So, yeah. I transformed him when I first got him. I hadn't transformed him in years, and I've been playing around with him for probably the past hour. And he is fairly easy for a Badcube transformation, in my opinion, compared to Grump, who isn't really hard, just little and finicky. And compared to Sunsurge, who kind of blows open, which he kind of does that too in a way, but he's not hard. But compared to Lori and Speed Bump, this guy is a breeze. So I never owned War Dog, or their Insecticons, Evil Bug Core. I don't know compared to them. Alright, so this is, like I said, this is the vehicle mode. And we're going to transform this bad boy into his robot mode. But first, before that, I need to show off this thing. Forgot about it. Woohoo! Here's a drill bit. This is taken from the cartoon episode, and I don't remember the episode. But they had a drill. He had this drill bit. And just plugs into the front of his Jeep. Onto his grill. So he can drill into the ground. Yeah. Neat little accessory. I think if you bought him and Backland together, you could got another accessory pack. It came with like a Megatron's fusion cannon, little stuff, the Quintesson journal, and I think Outback's little radio or computer thingy we carried around with him. So let's get this guy into robot mode. First thing I'm going to do is these side panels here, take by the guardrails at the top, and you want to pop it. And then there's a peg here, goes right into this little peg hole right there, and voila. And you do the same thing on the other side. He pegs very tightly. He is very tight pegging figure. Gotta get lined up. There we go. Other thing I need to do is remove his gas can thing. And you'll notice inside of it holds his weapon, which is nice and neat, and we'll get back to that when we're done here. Okay, I've done that part here. I'm going to go ahead and take the back section here. I'm going to lift it up like that. There's these two little slots here that peg into this piece here, and this piece feels like metal, like die cast, but I'm not totally positive. I think it is. I think it's the only piece of die cast in this figure. It's right here. The new re-release they're making, it says it includes die cast. I don't know if they mean the same piece here, or if they mean they're going to do some die cast like in his feet or here or not. Like Grump has die cast feet, so I don't know. Next thing I'm going to do is take these little back here with his tail lights, and you want to unpeg it. There's this little slot you see here. It goes over this little peg on the silver part. So you pretty much got his legs going, and they unpeg here. You see the little slots here, and go in the little things here. You just unpeg his legs, and you go ahead and fold them down a little bit. Unpeg them from each other, so. And these pieces here, there's a hole here and a slot there, peg into these. I'll go with those. And next thing I'm going to do is go from this little silver bit here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push it through to get it to come through the side of his leg, like so, to form his little kneecap. And you do it till it kind of snaps. Oh, I did earlier. You make me out to be a liar. Alright, but you just push it through, and like that, and then he gets his little cartoon accurate knee pads, so to say. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take his foot, and I'm going to rotate it out and around, and then it comes on a hinge here. Just finish rotating it. Push his toe back down all the way, make it level. And do the same thing with this side. Pull his foot out. Like so. Then I'm taking part of the tail lights here. You notice there's a little, I need to raise the camera up a little bit, he's getting a little higher. There's a hole here. If you look inside of this, there's a peg. So you're going to just rotate this down, and it's just going to peg into that hole. Voila. Same on the other leg. Voila. And his legs are done. There's other thing you can do to it, but we'll get to that when we get to the gas can. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back piece here, and I'm going to fold this back window in. Then I'll take the whole thing and fold it in again. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, his green part of his arms here are pegged to this black hinge in the middle. So what you want to do is work that off the peg. And then it's like his door's open. And then you want to take this and you want to collapse this down for right now. Let's raise the camera up a little bit more. Let's get until... Alright, so we got this part done here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unpeg these from the side. So the peg here. And you also have a peg that goes into there. Then you take his front grill. Get a nail in there. I'm going to unpeg that. See how that comes down. And you want to take this grill piece here, the headlights, and you just want to fold it in. And you want to fold that back up. And there's a little catch here. And you want the catch onto his waist. But you also want to take his arms. You want to fold them up all the way to his tires. Then you want to fold those down like so. Down like so. And then it's on this little hinge. You will slide these in. But before you do that, what you want to do to make sure it all picks together is you'll take his arms here and rotate them around. And there's this little yellow piece here. You want to hinge it all the way to the front, like so. And if you notice, there's a peg here and up here that will slide into a peg, the hole here and up here, and that will help lock him in. So make sure you got this piece locked on his waist, and you just want to slide that in till it locks. You're going to do the same thing on this side. Just turn it around, turn it, and then you want to see it came off and get back on there. And once you do all that, he should stay solid for you. See, now he's all hooked together. It is not going anywhere. You take his arms and you just rotate them forward, and just bend them at the elbow. It's sort of double hinge there, so you can lower it all the way down. And then underneath here, you just open this piece up and get his hands out of there. So close it back down. Do the same thing on the other arm. Bring his hand out, close it, and voila, you have your Badcube Brawny, aka Masterpiece Brawn. Yeah. So alright. Should get his legs all done up. I can lower this down just a tad. So this is Brawn. And you get his foot right. Can't get right. So just take a little 360 going around here. You see this hides, it's sort of like Grump, how it hides all his other stuff, backpack there. And you can say, well, the back of his legs are very hollow. Now there is a solution to this, and that involves his gas can. So we'll just push him off to the side. Bring his gas can in. So what we want to do is take his gun out. If my nails can get it out. Might help if I don't always just use the camera to do this. I just look around it, man. Okay. Man. I might have to edit this. Okay, there we go. Got it out. So you see that this piece comes apart. His gun is inside. There's these little pegs. And on the inside of his legs, you'll see there's these little holes here and here. And what you'll do, I'm going to unpeg this piece here just so I can get to it better. And you just want to peg them into there, and then close this back down and peg that back in, and that fills up the back of his calf, back of his leg. So we're going to do the same thing onto the other leg now. Just bring that up, and I'm going to peg this piece in, and I'm going to close this back in like so. And there you have it. His legs are more filled out in the bottom. Alright. Then you're going to take his gun. And this piece, if you're taking my focus, move him out. Okay. This piece here will fold down and become his handle. And it's green, it sort of matches his green color. And this piece here is going to fold and become the gun. So, depending on which one you want to go, right hand, left hand. I'm right-handed, so most of my figures are holding their guns in their right hand. I'm going to open his fist, and it's just like a regular MP style weapon. You want to get it in there, and it tabs in, and you just close his fist around it. I'm not going to gun back out. There we go. And that is Badcube Brawny. Very lovely figure. He does look like Brawn. I mean, when you look at him, I see Brawn. Now, he is not fully cartoon accurate. Cartoon does have Brawn. He's a little more slender at the bottom of his legs, not as fat down here. But it is. I would assume it's really hard to do everything perfectly if you want to go for straight cartoon accuracy. I think this nails it pretty good. And with the Takara Masterpiece designer saying he wants to do the mini bots, we might get a Takara Brawn. So an official one, maybe. Right now, I'm not going to let go of this guy. Brawn is always my favorite Autobot, so I'm going to keep this until I know for sure they're going to release one, and I have to see the pictures. Thing is, you can say, well, hey, I could sell this now, probably get more money than I would then. True, but I want a Brawn. I gotta have a Brawn in my collection. This is my Brawn. And yes, Badcube is re-releasing this guy. It's supposed to have, I think, it must come with the accessories. It's supposed to have, I think the paint's supposed to be a little different. It needs to be more closer to the cartoon. The green, yellow. And it's supposed to have die-cast. I think this is fine for right now. I'm not needing to sell this guy to buy him again. My Brawny, my Brawn is perfectly fine. I never got Backland, so this gives me opportunity to get Backland, but should I buy Backland? Well, Takara make an official Outback. I'm not sure. They like to do the remolds. Outback and Brawn, same vehicle mode, totally different robot modes. Badcube pulled it off. I'm pretty sure that Takara can too. I'm just not sure if Takara wants to do the Season 3 mini bots. If they do one, I pretty much see him doing Wheelie. It's because he was in the movie. I don't know if they'll touch Outback, Tailgate, Swerve, Pipes. They weren't in the cartoon very much. I think Outback and Pipe probably got the most airtime out of Season 3. Hubcap was never in it. So, Hubcap be easy. Do Cliff Jumper, you can get Hubcap out of that. So I'm pretty sure if Takara does hit the mini bots, Cliff Jumper, Brawn, Huffer, Gears, the Season 1s are probably definitely going to be in, and I think the Season 2s will hit Warpath, Power Glide, Sea Spray, Cosmos, especially with X-Transbot. All these people coming out with Sea Sprays and Cosmoses. I mean, seriously, why? I'm pretty sure that Takara's probably got some in the works. They've seen that. They're like, we need to get ours out. That's my hopes, my dreams. Because none of the third-party Sea Sprays are really appealing to me at the moment. I really need an official to come home and come out and do that for me. Anyway, back to Brawny here because he's the video. Like I said, he's well worth the money. If you missed out on him the first go around, don't go and spend $200 on a Brawny. Just wait. Badcube is re-releasing him. I believe he's on like $80 to $85. Just wait and buy that. I saw somewhere on eBay this guy's listed like $200. I'm like, seriously. But no, just hold out. They're coming. They're coming. Just wait. So, oh, don't. Also, one thing you gotta be careful. These little gas cans in the back. When you hit your fingers, you can knock them out pretty easily. You don't have them pegged in good. Overall, out of Badcube, this was my first third party I ever bought, and first Badcube Cubex I ever got. I think he's well worth the money. And that's all I was going to show you, but I think you can't see it unless you start doing the transformation. He has a Cubex copyright thing inside of him, not Badcube. It says Cubex somewhere inside. But it's on the yellow pieces. I believe it's underneath his chest. This is interesting. So, just interesting note. A little tidbit. Anyway, this figure is definitely, I'd give him an A. Out of his everything. He looks good. He feels good. Now, he's not up to their quality now. He is very light and feels very thin plastic, but it's good quality, still plastic. I don't know. Going from him to the current Grump. Grump is smaller, but way heavier. And that's just because of diecast. To me, diecast does not make a figure, does not break a figure, if it's used correctly. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out.